Welcome to a mini version of BAM Vision, and this is our first installment of Ask Bobby Gill, local attorney with Gill, Ladner, and Priest. Bobby, thanks for being with us.
Thank you, Jack.
For our first installment, let me ask you about a major problem that you and I have talked about, and that is the issue of uninsured drivers in Mississippi. What happens, I'm sure you hear this a lot, what happens if you're involved in a wreck with someone who does not have insurance?
Well, first of all, let me tell you about the law in Mississippi. Pursuant to the law in Mississippi, everyone that drives should have insurance. That's what the law is. Unfortunately, not everybody follows the law. And so, more often than not, when someone hits you, they're not going to have coverage or they're not going to have adequate coverage. So what do you do in that situation? Well, what you do is when you talk to your insurance agent, you need to get uninsured/underinsured motorist coverage for yourself to protect you in these situations where somebody hits you and they don't have insurance. When you get your insurance policy, the agent will offer that to you. In fact, under most policies, if you don't want it, you have to sign a statement saying specifically, I do not want uninsured motorist coverage.
Is it very expensive? Depends on the company.
It does. It depends on the company, and it depends on the amount of coverage that you want. You can raise your uninsured motorist coverage up to your liability limits. It can't be higher. In certain situations within households, if you have several vehicles insured, you can stack uninsured motorist coverage, meaning that if you had $25,000 on one car and you had 3 cars, you could have $25,000 times 3. You could have $75,000 in uninsured motorist coverage. And when I say uninsured, underinsured, what I mean is even though somebody has coverage on their vehicle, they may not have adequate coverage on their vehicle. And so that kicks in the underinsured. And in Mississippi, there's an offset. If someone hits you with $25,000 in coverage and you have $25,000 in uninsured motorist coverage or underinsured motorist coverage, then there's a complete offset. You don't get anything in addition to the $25,000. But if they hit you with $25,000 in coverage and you have $75,000 in uninsured motorist coverage, then you can get their $25,000 plus $50,000 from your own insurance company. It is very important that you protect yourself and not depend on other motorists to have insurance coverage on their own.
This is the kind of advice you'll get from Bobby Gill every week on a number of subjects. Bobby, I'm sure people will be sending in questions. We invite them to do so. But in the meantime, if people want to get in touch with you, Bobby Gill, at Gill, Ladner, and Priest, how do they do so?
Well, they could go to our website, which is getlegalpower.com, or they could call us at 601-352-5700, or they could come see us. Our office is in Ridgeland. We bought the old tax assessor's office in Ridgeland. It's right across the street from McDonald's on Highway 51. And they could stop by and see us.
Mr. Bobby Gill. Bobby, thanks for being with us on BAM Vision, and we'll see you again in the next episode next week.
Thanks, Jack.
Thanks so much.